Good evening. Good evening. What's going on? My name is Keith Gibson, and I am the host of SPOMOTICS. That is SPOMOTICS. That's SPOMOTICS. Does anybody know what today is? Anybody? I know it's Thursday, but does anybody know? Oh, it's 9:01 on 9:01. So if there's a 1 in front of it, then you know what it is. Oh my goodness. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Woo! By the flow. I know all the words. Y'all ready? Hey. Flow Thursday with SPOMOTICS. 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 It's the first of the month. So cash your checks and come on. It's the first of the month. Wake up, get up, get up, get up. All right, that's enough flowing. Thank y'all. That was Bone Thugs in Harmony. First of the month. What's going on, everybody? My name is Keith Gibson. I am the host of SPOMOTICS. That is SPOMOTICS. That's SPOMOTICS. Not Spagamaggots, not Spogamoggots. It's SPOMOTICS. SPOMOTICS. That means sports, movies, and politics. Just a little bit of politics, all right? It's going to be a good show tonight. It's going to be a great show tonight. I'm going to enjoy it. Did y'all like my flow? That's it? That's all I get? Do y'all like my flow? Man, did y'all like my flow? There we go. That's better. Cool. All right. Let's get this show started. What's up, Winston? What's going on, man? Good to see you, my brother. What is going on? I'm good over here, man. I am chilling. I got my beer. I'm ready for my 4-day weekend. I'm chilling tonight. We're going to talk about some good things tonight. We're going to talk about the NFC West division. I'm going to give everybody my picks for the NFC West. All right. Well, let's going to talk about my top 5 college football teams right now. I'm also going to talk about how Russell Wilson got paid today. Russell got paid. He didn't have a snap for Denver yet, and he got paid. He deserves it, though, and I'll talk about why he deserves it. I'm going to talk about Donovan Mitchell and why I'm not upset. Like, I don't know why Knicks fans are upset. I don't know why my Knicks fans are upset about not getting Donovan Mitchell. They wanted everything, and that was going to be Carmelo Part 2. But I'll talk about that later on the show. All right, I hope everybody had a good one. It is Thursday. I can't wait. College football is here. I am watching West Virginia versus Pitt, and they call that the backyard brawl, which is very appropriate because they are brawling right now. They are balling. They're balling. I'm happy. Oh, that was a good pass. Psych. It's gonna be a good show. If we're gonna talk about some college football, I have my own 5 picks. I'll tell y'all their 5 picks, but we'll get into that later on in the show. But right now, what we're gonna talk about right now is a good division. One of the best divisions in the NFL, and that's the NFC West. We're going to talk about the NFC West. We're going to talk about the 49ers. We're going to talk about them Cardinals, the Rams, and the Seahawks. All right? Now, Let me get on. Let me get on Facebook real quick. Let me get on Facebook real quick. So it's going to be an interesting year in the NFC West. I believe that 3 teams from this division will make it to the playoffs. I have 3. I have 3 of them going into the playoffs. All right. It's going to be an interesting year in the NFC West. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I got my thing on. Hold on. I have 3 of them going into the playoffs. Wait a minute. Let's turn that down. All right. Let's just see the comments. All right, cool. So I have 3 teams that I think are going to the playoffs. This is the team that I believe will not make any noise in the NFC West. So let's just get to last place real quick. We're going to go from bottom to the top. All right. I have them with no shot. I mean, I have no chance of them winning this division. And that's the Seattle Seahawks. All right. Now I get it. They got the Hall of Fame coach. They got Pete Carroll. But Pete Carroll is not going to do anything with this team as long as Geno Smith is under center. Oh, that was blocked. Take it to the house. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm so loud. I do apologize. So, yeah, I have Seattle winning. I'll give them 4 games. I have them winning 4 or 5 games, all right? I've never been a fan of Geno Smith. Let's just throw that out there right now. I've never been a fan of Geno Smith. I thought he was good coming out of college when he played with the Jets. But he just didn't have that oomph to him. I've seen Geno Smith play when Russell Wilson got hurt. And that whole offense just looked bad. Now, the offensive line is already terrible. They're terrible, all right? But goodness, now you got a quarterback. Now you got a quarterback who don't even play that good. Oh, good at all, excuse me. So now you got him. Now you got some good receivers on there. You got some good receivers that can stretch the field out. You got DK Metcalf. He is fast. He is big. He is a great. I don't know why he signed that deal. He don't want to be there. But he signed the deal. You know, money is money. You got Tyler Lockett, D. Eskridge, and your tight end Noah Fant. Excuse me. I always say, every time I see somebody with the last name F-A-N-T, I always say Font, but it's Fant. So excuse me. All right. Now, they have a good, it's kind of like the same, you know, you might have a gun, but you don't got no bullets. Well, it's the opposite. It's the opposite now. You got bullets, but you just don't have that big gun. And Geno Smith is I just don't trust Geno Smith. I'm sorry. I know he played 1 game for the Giants, and I'm not holding that. I'm not holding it against him. But he was awful. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. He was awful. Now the defense is okay, but it's not enough to win this division. And now I know they got a new defensive coordinator. They got hurt as their defensive coordinator. He was the assistant. He was the assistant head coach for this team and the D-line coach. Now this team was ranked about 28th last year in defense. They don't have any playmakers. I know they have defensive end Shelby Harris. I get it. And they got the rookie that they just got, Tariq Woolen. It's not enough. It's not going to be enough for them to win this. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be competitive. They're not going to be competitive this year. I had them winning 4 games. 4. All right? I got them winning 4 games. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be competitive. They have too many weapons. Geno Smith is the worst quarterback in the division. We can say that. And I promise you, I'm not hating on Geno Smith. I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. All right. Yeah, I know they got some targets. He might luck up and get some passing yardage. It's not gonna be enough, man. It's not gonna be enough. So I got the Seahawks in last place. That's my last place team. All right. Let's go to third place. Now, third place it's not that tough, everybody. It is kind of tough because I think that this team, they start off hot and then they just simmer down. They just get warm and then they get cold. Then they got destroyed last year in the playoffs. That's the Arizona Cardinals. Whew. The Arizona Cardinals. What can I say about it's a good team? It's a good team. I think Vance Joseph, the defensive coordinator, he'll do an excellent job. He has J.J. Watt. Now, J.J. Watt, the 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 5-time All-Pro. He had 2 seasons with 20 sacks. So he makes it easier for the secondary. He makes it very easy for the secondary, all right? But is this going to be the same J.J. Watt as like 8 years ago? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Buda Baker, great safety. I love Buda Baker, man. I love the way he hits. I love his intensity. I love the way he goes for the ball. But that won't be enough for them to win this division. But Buda Baker at safety, and then you got Hamilton, Antonio Hamilton at as a corner. I mean, that's good. That's good. You know what I didn't like about Arizona this year is how they did my boy Kyler Murray. I really didn't like the way they did Kyler Murray. Like, I wasn't feeling that at all. All right? That wasn't cool. What up, Todd? If he pulls off a Trent Dilfer, they might surprise you. Nah, I don't see it happening. Yeah, I turn from it. Todd said, not sure if you're watching the U.S. Open doubles, but Venus is a liability right now. Yeah, I turn from it. Like I was trying to go back and forth, but I can't watch it. I can't watch that. I just watch Serena. Poor Venus. I love me some Venus and Serena, but I can't watch Venus like that. I can't do it. So yeah, I turn to the West Virginia Pitt game. So yeah, but like I said, I can't watch it. But the Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray, whose work ethic was called into question during the offseason. How dare they? The audacity, like this boy is just chilling. Like this boy has a winning record in the NFL. That's hard to do. You can't just play video games. Oh, you got to catch that. I'm sorry. I'm watching the West Virginia Pitt game. He has to catch that. This quarterback has been throwing bombs, and they're just missing them. Pittsburgh quarterback is throwing bombs. Sorry, excuse me. Arizona Cardinals, like it'll be tough. It'll be tough for them. But what they did to Kyler Murray is unacceptable. I would have asked for a trade right then and there to the Giants. All right, not to the Giants. Not to the Giants. I get it. But I would have asked for a trade. Because how dare they tell me I have a winning record as a quarterback in the NFL and I'm just playing video games all day, not even focusing on my craft? Are you serious? Like, are you dumb or are you stupid? That's what I would have asked them. Then I would have been like, I'm not playing another down for you guys. And that's that. That's what I would have told them. That would have been me. and I would have put them in a position like I don't get it. It's a young coach. Yeah, I mean it's a young coach, but I get it, Todd. It's a young coach. I get it, but they can't. They would have never talked to me like that. All I'm doing is just chilling, playing video games, like not even not even reading my playbook. Like what kind of anyway? So Kyler Murray, I mean, he has some. I mean, he still got AJ Green. Now AJ Green, when I lived in Charleston, South Carolina, I lived in Somerville. Like he was my neighbor. Like he was like in my neighborhood. Like we used to play basketball and everything. But AJ Green is not the same AJ Green. What in the hell kind of route was that? They had two receivers in the same spot. Somebody messed that up. Somebody messed that up. Um, Yeah, I mean, they got AJ Green, they got Moore, they got Rondell Moore. Um, Now they got Zach Ertz. I mean, look, he might not be the same Zach Ertz as Philly, but he's still Zach Ertz. Like he can still get open. So let's see what they can do. But I don't think that's enough to win the division. All right, I don't think it's enough. Let me say this real quick. My name is Keith Gibson. I am the host of SPOMOTICS. That is SPOMOTICS. That's SPOMOTICS. That's sports, movies, and politics. Just a little bit of politics. All right, I don't really get into it that much unless something crazy has happened. You know. So there's only four in the division. I just said two. I said that Seattle has no shot. They'll win 4 games this year. And then I have Arizona at number 3. Not saying that Arizona is just because you're at number 3 that you're going to be a bad team. It's just you're in a really good, tight division right now. So, and I'm just going by your track record. I don't think you're going to be that great. I think you will start off again. First 7 games, you might win 5 games, and then you'll just go down again. I don't know what happens there, but uh, all I know is Cliff Kingsbury better watch out because his job may be in question if you guys don't have a significant run in the playoffs. I'll just say that. I think they have to get to the NFC Championship game. They have to, but I don't think so. So it comes down to the 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Who am I gonna go for? Now I know the Rams are the Super Bowl champions and everything. Like I get that. They are the Super Bowl champions. Hopkins is out. Hopkins is out for what? 6 games? What's that? Edward said Hopkins. Yeah, I know, but Hopkins is out for 6 games. So dang, I think their defense will win them some games. I don't think 6 games. So I don't think they'll need Hopkins just yet. I mean, Hopkins will come right in the thick of things. But it's gonna be tough. Yeah, Hopkins suspension. That's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. And I think he said because another pill that they were taking, he should have asked. It's something. I don't know. But yeah, that's a big break. That's a tough break for him. Yeah, I forgot Hopkins. That's a tough break because they got a nice little receiving core, but he's out for 6 games. So that's tough. So, but I don't think that's enough for these two teams that's at the top. Now, like I said, 3 teams will make the playoffs, and I believe Arizona will be one of those teams. And then you got the 49ers, who really could have. They could have won that game against the Rams last year, that playoff game. So you got the Super Bowl champion Rams, and you got the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to tell you this right now, and I'm going to be completely honest and as truthful as I can possibly be. All right? And I'm not hating. I promise you, I'm not hating. All right. So don't be like, oh, keep hating, blah, blah, blah. I'm not hating. All right. This is why the 49ers will not win the division. And I have them at number 2. I don't trust Trey Lance. I don't trust Trey Lance as quarterback. And guess who else doesn't trust Trey Lance at quarterback? Kyle Shanahan. And the 49ers don't trust him because guess what? Guess what they brought back? Jimmy G. Are you serious? They brought G. After they saw Trey Lance playing, in the preseason, they were like, oh hell nah. They said hell nah. We gotta bring somebody. Let's just bring Jimmy back. Let's apologize to him. Let's kiss his butt for a little bit, and let's just give him a 1-year contract. Because Trey Lance ain't the one. Nah. Ed said depends on Lance. They better not depend on Lance. They better not. And I don't believe nobody wanted to pick up Jimmy G. But they had to pick up Jimmy G because who else can they pick up? But let's see what Trey Lance can do. Maybe he might shock us. Maybe he was just playing possum. Maybe he was just playing possum at the beginning. Maybe he's playing possum for the preseason. All right. Maybe he's gonna be this great quarterback that everybody's saying that he's gonna be, or that Kyle Shanahan kept saying he was gonna be. All right. Now you know they just signed your boy Deebo Samuel. That's a big boy, big South Carolina. That's a big boy and can run fast too. And they got him playing running back sometimes. I don't know, man. Now, this is what's going to save the 49ers, all right? I'm going to say this. I don't think that any hurt. Is who hurt? Trey Lance? Trey Lance ain't hurt. Oh, you talking about Jimmy G? Jimmy G's not hurt. Now, Ed, you said you thought he was hurt. Now, Jimmy G was hurt. Yes, you're absolutely right. Last year. And then he had surgery. Now, that's another thing that, Deebo. Nah, Deebo's not hurt. Deebo Samuel's not hurt. He might have took like a little lick or something during the preseason, but nah, he'll be in there. He'll be playing game 1. But this is the thing that will help San Francisco is their defense. Come on, Nick Bosa. They added a defensive tackle, Javon Kinlaw and Armstead. That's going to be tough. That's tough for any quarterback. They're coming at it. And Nick Bosa, man, look. Nick Bosa can ball. Like, Nick Bosa is no joke. All right? Like, Nick Bosa is, how can I put it? Nick Bosa might be, he's not the best. I'm not going to say he's the best defensive lineman, but he's up there because he doesn't have his motor keeps going on and on and on. He's like the Energizer Bunny. Like, he does not get tired. I saw one game when they played Washington in the rain, and this boy was just going at it. Like, Nick Bosa can ball, and that's going to save that defensive line is going to save this squad. Because I don't trust him. I don't trust Trey Lance. And let me tell you another thing about the 49ers. Tell you another thing. How can I put this? I know Kyle Shanahan is a good coach. He's a really good coach. He's really a good coach. He if he would have had that head coaching job at Washington, which they should have gave him that job, I would definitely be afraid of the Washington team, or excuse me, the Commanders. I would really be afraid of the Commanders, because Kyle Shanahan can really go. You say you agree with about Lance? Yeah, Lance is. I don't trust him, man. Those preseason games, he looked like he was still a rookie. Jimmy G knows the system if Lance get hurt. Yeah, and that's my point. Jimmy G is going to play in this game. He's going to play in the season. Give me 4 games, and Jimmy G's going to be in there. Lance ain't going to get hurt. His feelings might get hurt, but Jimmy G is going to take over once again. Because I don't think Lance don't have it in him, man. He's still trying to learn how to play, and look, 49ers ain't ready for that. 49ers trying to win championships. They trying to win Super Bowls. They don't got time for you to be learning the system and acting all crazy. No. Lance needs another. He might need another year. He might need another year, man. He's not ready. Yeah, he hasn't had the big games. I mean, like, didn't he come from? Where did he come? What college did he come from? He came from Minnesota. Was it Minnesota? Hold on. It was hold on. Let me get it. Trey Lance came from Trey Lance. I want to say Minnesota or Green somewhere in Green Bay, like Wisconsin, somewhere he played. But he ain't the one. He's not the one, man. And they're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel it at the quarterback play. They really are, man. But yeah, anyway. Oh, was it South Dakota? It was Dakota. One of them Dakotas. North Dakota, South Dakota. It was one of them. So yeah. So this brings me to who I think is gonna be the division champ. It's gonna be the Rams. Come on, y'all. Now, I know Matthew Stafford, he struggled. He struggled in the middle of the season. Towards the end, he kind of got it together again. He was throwing interceptions, pick sixes all over the place. That Monday night game, he was just throwing pick sixes like, here, just take it. Take it. I had Matthew Stafford as my on my bench for my fantasy football team. And I'm not saying that he's gonna have a really good season. He's gonna have a great season. Because that's how it always is. All right. You win the Super Bowl, yet like the Rams are gonna be unstoppable for like the first 11, 12 games. They're gonna be unstoppable, unbeatable. Like nobody's gonna beat them. Now they're gonna start off the season. I'm not gonna say they. I won't say they'll win their first 11, but they'll go 9-1 in the first 10 games. They'll go 9-1. I believe they're going to be a strong team. Jalen Ramsey is a monster. He is a beast. Bobby Wagner is over there with the Rams. And that's a veteran tackle. Then you got Aaron. Don't let him get your helmet, Donald. Don't let him get your helmet, Donald. That whole thing, that defensive tackle right there, Aaron Donald, he's gonna shut. Man, you got Jalen Ramsey, Bobby Wagner, Aaron Donald. Then you got your receiver, which was the NFL Offensive Player of the Year last year, Cooper. Now you got Cooper, and Cooper's hey. Now, do I think? I believe that they'll have some defensive for him. And too bad my homeboy ain't there, man. That was my favorite player right there. Hey, how you doing, Miss B? How are you? Yeah, Donald should have been suspended. Oh, touchdown. Oh, he's too slow. You gotta get in there, big boy. Good throw and catch though. Sorry. Um, say Donald should have been suspended though. I mean, yeah, I thought so too. I really thought he should have been suspended. You can't be doing that at practice. What about if he would? This is the thing. What about if he would have hurt somebody at that practice? That player can't go. Like that's not fair. You can't be barbaric. Like I get it. It's football. We all have that. It's an emotional game. It really is an emotional game. But you being the leader or the so-called, you think everybody think he's the best defensive player since. Please stop. But you have to keep your composure, especially if you're the leader of that team. You can't be throwing helmets and hitting people with helmets. Yeah, you damn right he should have been suspended. Hey, what up, Chip? What's going on? What's going on, man? Man, right now I'm just giving it the NFC West Division champions right now. Tonight I will be talking about. I'll finish up the division winners. I'm gonna talk about why I'm not even mad that my Knicks didn't get Mitchell. I'm gonna talk my top five. I'm giving you my top five college football programs right now. This is gonna be my top five rankings. All right. So yeah, so the Rams are gonna win the division. Without a look, they're too strong. Sean McVay is a beast at what he does. He is really an offensive guru. Like he knows, he really utilizes his talent on that roster, and he knows the plays. Like he is an awesome coach. Him and Shanahan, they really. I don't know what Washington was doing. I don't know, but they could have had both. Woo-hoo! Thank God. Thank goodness. Mm, got a hole in my lip. Excuse me. Matthew Stafford, Cooper Cup, they're gonna have a great season, man. I'm telling you, the first 10 games they'll win. They'll win 9. They'll win 9 of them, and that defense is all fired up because you know when you two peat, not two peat, but when you win a championship that year afterwards. I mean, just look at the Super Bowl winners; they go on a tear. Well, except for the Eagles, they didn't go on a tear. They tore themselves apart, but yeah. So that's what I have. So let me go. Fourth place, last place, basement. I have Seattle. Third place, I have Arizona. I have Arizona. I have them winning 10 games. I have the 49ers also winning 10 games. And then I have the Rams winning 13 games. I have the Rams winning 13 games. Yes. Yes. And then I have 49ers, Arizona, and the Rams going to the playoffs. That's a tough division. It's really tough. That's really a tough division. But yeah, I got the Rams, 49ers, and Cardinals going to the playoffs. Oh my goodness. So let me give you all my breakdown of my picks so far. So for the AFC East, I had the Bills. For the AFC North, I had the Bengals. For the NFC East, it's still a toss up, man. But I'm gonna say the Eagles. I'm gonna say the Eagles are winning that division. And for the NFC West, I had the Rams. I'm going with the Rams. All right, going with the Rams. They'll win the division. Yo, what's going on? How are you, bro? Hey, you got. I want you to listen to the show tomorrow. Listen to the radio show in the morning at 10 a.m. The one I sent you. It's the CSP radio. And she's playing your song. She's gonna play your song. All right. So she has it on rotation over there. So I'll tell you, I'll shoot you an email tomorrow and I'll let you know when she's playing it. All right. That's some good stuff, man. That's some really good stuff. I love your music, man. That's really good. Like some music, like from people like from down south, like I don't really be getting into it sometimes because they don't have they're not saying nothing. Like they're not saying nothing. But your music was saying something, and I really appreciate it, man, for you let me play it on my show in the morning. So thank you for that, man. That was cool, man. That was cool. Good looking, man. Uh, Todd, Rams winning division is the obvious pick. No, it's not obvious. It's not an obvious pick. I mean, because the 49ers, they don't really quit. They don't really quit, man. Nah, you welcome, big dog. You welcome. You're welcome, man. And thank you for letting me play that joint. I love that, man. So yeah, so that's my division winners. All right. Now let's get to some college football. Let's get to some college football. I'm gonna give you my top. No, let me give you their top five first. All right. This is college football rankings. This is from the Associated Press. Top five. All right. I love some college football. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do on Saturday. I know. I can't tell Danielle how excited I am about college football on Saturday. I'm just gonna be real nonchalant about it. And I'm gonna be like, oh well, college football. Oh well. Maybe I'll watch a couple of games. But if I go in there, yeah, I'm whispering. But if I go in there and be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. College football, I'm gonna watch it all night. She's gonna pull out this big honeydew list, and then she's gonna try and make me do all this stuff like cut the grass and do all this other work. We not doing that. I'm about to play sick or something. But anyway, that's between us. Please don't tell the wife that. Ooh, man. 49ers are deep. Chip said 49ers are so deep. But Ed, you said it's obvious to me 49ers ain't going to be that. 49ers are going to be good, y'all. I believe 49ers are really, really going to be good. They always come up like it's that defense. And hey, look, if they put Jimmy G in there, Jimmy G can win up some games. Now, Trey Lance, I think Trey Lance can win up some games too. I think they'll have a heart to heart, and I really believe Trey Lance will get them some wins along with that defense. I really do, man. I really do. Hey, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off talking about college football, but this is really a good game. This West Virginia Pitt game is off the hook, man. I love it. Oh, Labor Day weekend. I just want to look, you got Georgia versus Oregon. Then you got Cincinnati versus Arkansas. Sheesh. I mean, let's go. Notre Dame versus Ohio State. I'm not really excited about that Notre Dame Ohio State game because I already know how it's going to go. And you know how Notre Dame is. They not. But anyway, Notre Dame is not good. They won't be good this year at all. They will not be in the top by week 4. Listen to me. By week 4, Notre Dame will not be in the top 25. I promise you that. I'm giving 5. I give them 5 weeks. 5 weeks, they would not be in the top 25. All their receivers are hurt, but even if they did have their receivers, they still, I believe they wouldn't be good. 49ers are going to be a problem. Hey, Chip, yes, they are. That's what I said. That's what I said, Chip. Chip said that kid Lance has 3 to 4 games to show he can do before Jimmy G is back there. That's why they picked Jimmy G back up. You saw how they were at the end of the season. They didn't even like Jimmy G. They were like, all right, well, you're going to go and, you're going to leave, you're going to go. Like, what you going to do? So he left. Nobody wanted him. They saw how Trey Lance was, and they saw them backup quarterback there. Like, oh, God, we are terrible. They got Jimmy G. Trust me. Just watch. Jimmy G's going to be quarterback in the fourth or 5th game. Watch. Notre Dame haven't won a championship since '89. They are bad as the Cowboys. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And that the coach, the black coach for Notre Dame, when he had them boys playing and they fired him the year after. Oh, it was hot. I never want Notre Dame to win nothing ever again because they did him wrong. Oh, my goodness. They were some garbage before he came. He had them winning 10 games. The next year, he won 9 games, and then they fired him. Oh, I was hurt. I wasn't feeling that at all, man. But anyway, Ohio State ranked number 2. I think Ohio State is going to blow them away. Oh yeah, it's going to be a blowout. I'm not even going. I'm not even going to watch that game. I mean, I'm going to watch it because that's Cameron's favorite team, Ohio State. But Ohio State going to blow them. But let me give you my top 5. Well, let me give you their top 5 first. At number 5, they got Notre Dame. All right. Number 4, they got Clemson. Number 3, they have Georgia. Number 2, Ohio State. And number 1, they have Alabama. All right. So they got Alabama at number 1 because that's just Alabama, man. But let me give you my list. All right. Let me give you my top 5. All right. So my top 5. Let me get my little list over here. I can get it. All right. Here we go. All right. So my top 5. And Notre Dame is not in it. All right. I have Texas A&M. I have Texas A&M. That's going to be a strong team. I know they're in the SEC. After that win last year with against after that game against Alabama, I mean they look like they might be on the rise. All right, so I got them at number 5. Number 4. Yeah, I got Clemson. Clemson's gonna be back this year, man. Clemson's gonna be that squad. Clemson's gonna be good. They gotta, but you know what? What's gonna hurt them? You know what's gonna hurt Clemson? And I just wanna that their schedule. So, the ACC is not that tough. I mean, like I said, I still don't believe that. Look, they play Georgia Tech. They're gonna punish Georgia Tech. I mean, they're just gonna blow Georgia Tech out the water. And when they do play Notre Dame's not gonna be good. So it's just I think that, but that always saves Clemson though. That always saves Clemson. Is their schedule. That's why they always go 10-0 and 11-0 because there's nobody in the ACC that can ball like that. I don't believe. Anyway, so that's number 4. All right. Number 3. Oh, hold on. You said in the SEC West with Arkansas, Alabama. No way. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, Arkansas is gonna be tough. Oh, I can't wait to watch the SEC, man. Like, just have them beat up each other. And I know Georgia's not. Georgia's gonna be good, but they're not gonna be as good as last year. So I know they're not gonna beat Alabama this year. I don't believe. All right, number 3. Number 3 was tough. But I got Georgia. I got Georgia at number 3. They're still gonna be a strong team, man. They're still gonna be strong. That defensive line is still nasty. I was watching their spring game, and I know it's spring game, and I get it. It's just like a practice, but they were still. Oh my goodness, who let the dogs out? That's what they kept saying because they was gone. Number 2. Number 2 was not that hard for me. Ohio State. I got Ohio State at number 2. Quarterback is great. Their receivers, I know they lost 3 of their receivers, but they always regroup. They got some receivers this year, man. Just watch them, man. They got this one big receiver. Oh my goodness, look, he's gonna get drafted. He'll get drafted in the first round, no doubt. But it's gonna be tough. Just watch the Notre Dame game. I'm telling you, they're gonna score 50. And then my number one squad, this team is they just come. Everybody want to play for this squad. They just come, they beat up everybody. And that's Alabama. Alabama. Nick Saban is just like Nick Saban is I don't like once he gets a program started, like it don't matter, man. Nick Saban is a monster. Nick Saban will always be a beast, and that's why everybody wants to go play for Nick Saban. And Nick Saban, they talking about Nick Saban talking about he don't trust the NIL and all that stuff, blah blah blah. And he was calling people out, man. And that's gonna be a great game. That's gonna be a great game, and I can't wait to see that. Because Jimbo Fisher is not playing with Nick Saban, man. And yes, you better watch that game. Because Jimbo Fisher wasn't playing with Nick Saban. But the thing is, Texas A&M, I really don't think y'all, I don't think y'all ready for Nick. I don't think they ready for Alabama. But this is going to be a good game because that's how the SEC always is. That's why they can afford to lose a game because that conference is so great. The conference is so great. You lose a game, you'll still be in the championship game. It don't matter. Hell, they almost was going to give Alabama last year. They lost 2 games. They were still going to be in that championship game. Oh, yeah, Roll Tide Roll. Chip said Roll Tide Roll. Roll Tide Roll. That's Nick Saban is a genius. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. If Bama can beat LSU, Arkansas, and Texas A&M this year, they'll earn it. Oh, yeah. Because that LSU, and I have LSU ranked also, that's going to be tough. And everybody's coming after them too. Sheesh, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be college football. This might be one of the best years of college football as a competitive standpoint. Like, it's really going to be good. It's really going to be good. It's exciting. I love it. Let's do it. Like, it's just starting with this game. This West Virginia Pitt game is going back and forth. And they just in the third quarter, Pitt just took the lead 24-17. That's their second lead of the game because they had a 3-0 lead. But now they're up 24-17 with 3:42 in the third. And even this game is competitive. Who thought that West Virginia was going to be competitive against Pitt? Well, it doesn't matter because they're both rivals. So, I get it. But yeah, it's going to be good, man. I can't wait. Those are my college. Those are my 5, my top 5. I had Texas A&M over Notre Dame. Notre Dame shouldn't be at the top. It would be nice. Then I got Clemson, Georgia, Ohio State, and Alabama. All right. So yeah, that is my top 5. All right. I got a little bit of time left, but I just want to go over something. Well, first, I do want to congratulate Russell Wilson. He didn't even do a snap, a regular season snap yet. Russell Wilson and Denver Broncos agreed on a 5-year extension worth $245 million, including $165 million guaranteed. Give it up for that boy. Give it up for Russell Wilson. Give it up for him and Sierra. Give it up for that man. Man, he plays hard. He deserves it. Russell Wilson deserves it, man. Let me tell y'all something. He is third on the list of most guaranteed money. It's Deshaun Watson getting $230. All of Deshaun's is guaranteed. Woo! Kyler Murray got $189.5 guaranteed. Then you got Russell. Then you got Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Aaron's getting 150. Josh is getting 150. Patrick Mahomes getting 141. And I know everybody's saying, but you know how the game is. Everybody's saying, well, damn. how Russell Wilson getting all this money? How is Kyler and Deshaun getting all this money over Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes? Because that's the market at that time. Like, that's how it is. So just because they're getting more money doesn't mean that they're better. But just at that time, the market was at 141. Then Josh Allen topped that. And Aaron Rodgers topped that. Like, that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. But congratulations to Russell Wilson, man. Goodness gracious. I really hope. I mean, he's going to be running for his life. Like, it's going to be. It's going to be Seattle all over again. But Russell is just great under pressure. Like, he just. Let me tell you about Russell Wilson. Let me tell you why he deserves it. Everybody like, oh, Russell Wilson, he don't deserve it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure he does. Look, the man in 10 years has the most wins. He has 113 wins in 10 years. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about Daniel Jones. I'm going to leave that alone. But what I'm saying is, Russell Wilson is a monster, man. 33 years old. Everybody was like, what? That's too much money. Nah, not for Russell. And I think he's going to do some great stuff over there. So congratulations to you, Russell Wilson. Let's go. He deserves it. Now this brings me to my squad. Oh, I didn't even tell. Look, I don't even know what I was thinking. So I work at Georgetown University, right? And I'm just, I don't want to, MedStar, the hospital, all right? And I'm walking on the campus. Like, I always take the long way to catch the shuttle, to go to the metro, to do, get home, right? So I'm not driving in all that traffic, man. Ain't the hell with that. But I'm walking, I'm minding my business. I am listening to my headphones, chilling. And like every day I'm always looking for Patrick Ewing. Like, no joke. And I'm not stalking. Don't go there. Don't go there. But it just so happened I left work a little bit later than what I usually do. And I see a lot of people outside and they're just walking, a lot of athletes are walking. So I'm like, okay. I just happen to look up. I see this big, tall, bald-headed. Well, he's not all the way bald, but bald, big, tall guy. So I'm like, that's him. That is Patrick Ewing. Now, if you know me, and you know that Patrick Ewing was like my childhood hero. Like, if we playing basketball, you know who I am. Like, I'm Patrick Ewing. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm Patrick Ewing. I'm John Starr, the Knicks. All right. So having to look up, and it's Patrick Ewing. So I'm trying not to like run over to him, but he got a little slow walk he's with his homeboy, so he got a little slow walk. So I'm like, I gotta catch up to Patrick Ewing. So I'm knocking kids over, these college kids. They all over the place. They don't know Patrick Ewing. They just walking. So I'm like, excuse me, like push them out the way, right? I'm just joking. I'm not pushing anybody out the way. But that's an offensive foul, and he still got to catch that offensive foul. I'm still in basketball. All right, so I see Patrick Ewing, and I don't know what to call him. Like, do I call him Mr. Ewing, or do I call him Patrick Ewing, or like, what do I call him? So I'm like, hell. Hey, I was like, hey, coach, what's going on? How are you, coach? Coach, I'm a big fan of yours, big Knicks fan. I'm like one of the biggest fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were actually my childhood hero, like, blah, 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 right? So he's laughing. He's like, okay, all right, brother. So he gives me dap, right? I'm like, oh, snap, you just gave me dap. So I'm going into it. I'm like, man, I just wish you guys were still with the Knicks, man. What is going on with the Knicks? We started talking about James Dolan. Like, we started talking about basketball. Like, we were talking about like one game when I was like, man, I'm so glad when y'all beat Reggie Miller. He was like, hell, me too. It was a great conversation. He was real cool, man, and I was excited, man. Like I was excited. Like I've met I've met Muhammad Ali. I've met Lawrence Taylor, which was just all time favorite person to meet was Lawrence Taylor. And then I met Patrick Ewing. Like it was so cool, man. Just to talk with him, gave him that. Like I'm gonna see him again. We're gonna have some more conversations, but I didn't want to be up there like, oh, Patrick, can I get it, Patrick? Patrick. Like I didn't want to be all like that. Cause then next time you see me, you be like, who the hell is this dude? But anyway, so I played it cool. But inside I was like, it's Patrick Ewing. So yeah, it was really cool, man. Oh, go, big boy. But back to the Knicks. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm really like everybody like, yeah, you are. No. I'm not upset that we didn't get him. First of all, let's be real. They were asking for a lot. They were asking for a lot, man. They wanted R.J. Barrett. They wanted Obi Toppin, Fournier that we just got. Like then they wanted like 8 picks, 7 picks. Like get out of here with that. They trying to bully the Knicks. And everybody knows that's the same thing that we got rid of so much talent when we got Carmelo. We didn't have anything. We just had Carmelo. Like it was bad. Now the next year we started picking up, but they were like old pieces. Like we got Rasheed Wallace and Jason Kidd on their last legs, but we really didn't have a squad. So I'm so happy that the Knicks did that. Because that's tough, man. Patrick Ewing from Massachusetts. I didn't know that, Miss B. Yeah, Patrick Ewing, he was real nice. He was really nice, man. But they wanted everything. And then they're just gonna give us Donovan Mitchell. Now, don't get me wrong, Donovan Mitchell is really good. He's a really good player, but no. Hell. I mean, what has he done for Utah that he would have done for the Knicks if we would have got rid of everybody and then it just would have been Donovan Mitchell and oh my goodness. Like, no. Without RJ Barrett, too? They were going to take all of our young talent. They even wanted quickly. How you going to have RJ Barrett, Fournier, quickly, Obi Toppin? We wouldn't have had anybody. Then you're going to take our futures? Good for the Knicks. I applaud y'all. I really do applaud y'all. They just try to take advantage of my Knicks, man. Yes, high school before college. Oh, wow, Miss B, I really didn't know that. Wow, that's what's up. That's one good thing that came out of Massachusetts. One good athlete that came out of Massachusetts. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't got no beef with Massachusetts, man. Well, it's that Boston team. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I don't trust. I'm glad they didn't do that because Donovan Mitchell ain't even like a big like he is, but he ain't no like I'm not giving everybody up for. I give everybody up for like LeBron or KD. I'm not giving everything up for no Donovan Mitchell. He can't even get to the Eastern Western Conference Championship. Like stop. But anyway. So I just wanted to share that. I know I'm not upset about Donovan Mitchell. Like I'm good with that. I mean, he's a great player. And I know he from up top too. And but nah, I'm good. I'm good with that. So good job, Knicks. Let's build. Let's just keep building. We'll get something. Something will happen. Something will happen. If you oh no, Miss B, you know you cool. I said athlete. You always cool, Miss B. Always. You, New Edition, y'all cool with me. But look, everybody, look. That is my show for tonight. I really had a great time. That was cool. Check out my show. on the radio. All right. It's called CSPradio.net. You can check my show out between 10 and 11. All right. If you're an artist, let me know. I'm going to play your songs on my show. All right. All right, cool. So just check it out. It's CSPradio.net. Sports, movies, and politics. That is me. All right. I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening. I really appreciate it. Please come back on Sunday. And yes, this is episode 70, the big 7-0. And the 1-year anniversary is on Monday. But I'm going to do the show on Sunday. So we're going to celebrate the day before. All right? All right. That's my 1-year anniversary coming up. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. I really appreciate it. Peace. See you on Sunday at 9 p.m.